Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Alex here. Welcome back along to Grandad's farm, and we are going to be having a very good day today. Actually, I've just got back in the truck. I've been out to see the business account manager, just to revive the account there, to reset the business plan and the expectations for what's going to be happening. Because a lot of the last 5 years has always been about any rent coming in and nothing else really. So we've kind of reset that business model there. We're looking good, but more importantly, we have been there to kind of set out the plans for the future and also to identify what my working capital is going to be. So how much money I'm going to have to actually make this thing work, which is going to be very important. And we've got an answer, and it's an answer that I'm very happy with. Without giving it away too much, it is going to be 6 figures, so it's going to be very fascinating to see what that looks like. And now it's going to allow us to do quite a bit here actually. And we're going to get into what that looks like over the course of this little video. You can see that I did get the Fiat to work a bit more, and we put a bit of that gravel down. We've used a little bit of it up there. Still a fair whack of it left. That topsoil, no idea what I'm doing with that yet. But the gravel's all gone. Well, most of it's been used up there, and we've got a bit of a cleaner area now to work in, which is very nice indeed. You can really kind of lay everything out. We are going to keep this tree in the middle though. I don't think I'm going to pull that one down just yet, but it's a nice little touch to have. And yeah, it does really kind of set everything else, everything out there. And yeah, very happy with it. There is a little bit of a level change here that I'm going to have to look into somehow. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with that, but we might just slowly build this area up. Because I've still got parts of the yard I need to work in. I need to resuscitate and rescue these rollers here by the looks of things. And then we need to find a better home for that. There is news on the tractor front. First of all, you'll see that the county here has been pressure washed down. I've got a pressure washer on the other side by the fuel tank there. The Fiat is going to get a bit of a wash over there soon as well. But doesn't that county look brilliant now? It's absolutely stunning. We are going to be keeping that one there. It's a beautiful tractor to have around, just to pull a few trailers around and do some smaller jobs. Definitely looking to keep hold of that one. These two in here, one of these has just been sold about 20 minutes ago. It is all sold, and the buyer is going to come pick it up soon. I'm not going to tell you which one it is, but we've got rid of one of them, so we have to say stay tuned. We'll be bringing a bit of an update on that later. The other one we're probably going to keep, and we'll be keeping hold of that for a while, I think. What I've decided to do is, whichever one of those I'm keeping, and this Fiat, and the county, I'm going to get one bigger tractor, something that I can actually utilize and use for the bigger implements there as we do slowly start to kind of build up and expand. So that big tractor, I'm hopefully looking to try and get a hold of. I've actually kind of made some good headway with that. I'm going to have a look at one later on tomorrow, and then we may even have a new tractor coming in when the old tractor's going, so that'll be quite something. And if we do, then we can really start to kind of build up and function. This Fiat is lovely. I do like this an awful lot. It's a very handy loader tractor. It's not the quickest on the road though, so it's going to be hanging around here for some time, I do think. And we'll see how that looks. But yeah, ultimately it's all very, very pleasing, and just very happy with how it's all progressing. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do with this shed, because it does have a hole in the roof over there, but it can kind of store things in it for now. And we will see. Oh, we also picked up a brand new bucket as well. That is going to be, that was brand new, my first purchase for the farm so far there. So, and that got quite a bit of a working out, which is good to see. What we do need to do, on the back of this here county, we do still have the stump grinder that we hired in. Obviously, we had a few stumps around here to get rid of from that recent bit of surgery we did. So we'll get rid of that first thing. We'll just have to move this Fiat out of the way, because I did park this a little bit close. Perfect, up it goes, and we'll just get this out of the way. The county pulled that very well. It was a nice little test actually, again, just to see how it functioned with the PTO work really, and it did a grand little job. We're going to come back to this one because we're probably going to put that into the jet wash at some point soon, and we'll get that all going. And then yeah, we're just going to stick the stump grinder straight into the back of the truck, so we'll get this onto some more level ground, and then we can get pulled through with that one as well. And then this is going to go back later on tonight. We only got it for a day there. Alright, so let's fire up the county again, and we'll get that all kind of just lined up and put in, ready to go. There we go. Yeah, we've had this around about. We've been taking it for a little bit of a spin. I do need to go and pick up some seed at some point as well. So we are going to be probably hooking on that little trailer there, and we might take this county for a bit of a spin to do that as well, I think. Nice to get it out and about. Just lift that up ever so slightly. There's a bit of a tight fit in here, so you gotta be careful. Okay. How's that looking there? Oh, that's just about it. We're gonna lower that down, I think. Excellent. Alright. So I hope you're all doing very, very well. I must say a huge thank you to everyone who has got on board with the resurrection of Grandad's farm here. It's been a delight to see. It absolutely has. Some of you have been very kind with your comments and your words there, and it's just great to see you all getting on board with this series. The feedback and the response has been outrageously good, so thank you ever so much for that one. Alright, we'll leave that parked up there. We'll probably try and get out on that in just a little while. We're not taking this away yet because we do have a few other things that we need to do. And one of those things is to address the elephant in the room, if you like. And particularly, get this turned around here. Particularly a big green elephant that's in the room right now. The John Deere 8400R, which is sitting at the end of the shed here. Some of you may have already noticed it and wondered why I haven't referenced it. First of all, just check out the width of this cultivator on the back. It is massive. Absolutely massive. And it's a beast of a tractor to go with it as well. And obviously it's not mine for that reason. This is one of the larger farms in the neighbor. Or in the neighborhood, really, in the countryside, that a close neighbor of mine. We get this washed down there, and I went to him about. I had a proposition for him because I knew he was looking for some work just for a few days here and there. So I've offered my services to drive that tractor for him to get some land of his own worked over in return from him allowing me to work over some of my land, which he's very kindly agreed to. So we're going to get the land that we need to get drilled up this spring. Put a little bit of spring barley in the ground there, nothing too major. We're going to have a look at that and see if we can get that done sooner rather than later, which I think we should be able to get that done soon. So it's actually going to be the field that we're going to do for us is just going to be over there. And then the big field for the owner of the tractor is on the other side of the road there. So really not too bad at all. So we're going to try and get all of these done. But just look at the size of this tractor. Let me tell you this, the amount of money that I have in my budget to get this farm up and working again wouldn't buy the tractor alone, I don't think. It maybe wouldn't even buy this. It definitely wouldn't get anywhere near buying that. But it's yeah, it's big. It is a big tractor. So that's what we're going to be looking into there as well. So what we're going to do, we're just going to try and get our own work done here nice and quickly. So let's jump into this guy. Yeah, look at it. This is a slightly different to the county I've just come out of there. We'll just let it tick over for a bit. It was I drove it down here last night, ready for us to get cracking with this morning, and yeah, we're not the biggest field in the world, but he knew I'd be getting started around about 10 AM, so we're a little bit behind schedule here. So we'll get it going, and then we've got hours to do as well. He's not bothered if we do ours first or his first. He just wants them both done. So. Because my field's not going to be biggest, it's the smallest arable field that we have, the one I'm going to be cracking on with. So we will get that all done as well. Just need to get a bit further out for that. And then yeah, next job is going to be tackling this machine shed. We're going to have to pull everything out, service it over, clean it, see if it all works. The drill, for example, is going to be something we really want to see if it works soon, because we're going to need that. So it's going to be quite crucial. This is an absolute beast. Maybe one day we'll get to something of this size. Oh. There's a good field there. Like I say, it's just awfully slow on the road, so we'll probably be staying around here for a while in terms of when the work it gets to do. But okay, let's get ourselves out of here. Okay, there's a big old thing to get out there, but it's the cultivator some length on the back. I think it's like 18 meters wide or something. It's huge. So the field that we're going to be cracking on with here is this big one right there. It looks like it's already had one working over, but we want to do another one. But what we're going to be doing is something a little bit different. We're going to keep going down here. We're going to do our little strip field first. We're not in the rush to really push this thing here. We're just going to let it warm up. And then we'll take it around the corner here, cross over the crossroads, and it's just we have one long, slim, rectangular field that we're going to put into the spring barley. And it would just take too long for me to work over here. But we should be able to get it done nice and quickly. I only have a 3 meter one pass, and it would take an awful long time to deal with that, let me tell you. Alright, so embarrassingly, it's been so long since I worked this field here, I had to go and find out where we were getting into it. And I remembered this one has 2 entrances. One which is at the very far end of that field, and the other one which is all the way along here. So we're going to take this route, obviously, and we'll see how we get on here. So we're just going to follow this track around. Building something there, looks like a very nice house. We'll just slow it on down here. Wash off the wheels. Over the little bit of a speed bump there. And then, yeah, there's a track that we have to go through this rushy field here, which has been left to kind of just be taken over for some time now, actually. It's just kind of been returned to its natural state, really, which is not much because it's a bit of a wet, messy field in the best of times there. So now we need to come up here. Let's just see if we can get ourselves in without ripping off too much of the paint there. Wonderful. Well, here we go then. Yeah, how are you doing? I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone's doing fantastically well, whatever you're doing. Thank you ever so much for tuning in once again. Coming up in the next few episodes, we've got a lot of different work to be doing, really, as we, like I say, we're trying to get the land working for us again properly. And then we really need to figure out what's happening with those sheds. We've only got one real shed there at the moment, so we need to figure out what that might look like. Are we going to be looking to invest in another shed there? Try and buy one second hand, if that's even a thing these days. So yeah, quite a bit to kind of look into on that respect. But lots of decisions to still be made, though, that is for sure. Then we're going into that gate in the corner there, and that will be us. So we have to swing wide here to get in, but once we've worked this over, like I say, we are looking to bring it on in the, hopefully, if it's still in good condition, our, easy, does it? 4 meter cord drill, which would work this over very nicely, and it might be a great first time out for the new tractor thereabouts. If we get that in on time and everything looks good, we could definitely look to kind of get that functioning. Just make sure we're all set up, because I think I've got little hydraulic cables missing. There we go. Look at this thing. Unbelievable. Now, dun dun dun, it said blue to unfold. Oh, he wasn't wrong. Away from that edge there. There we go. Oh, that looks mighty impressive, doesn't it? So I have a Lemkin 3 meter drill or cultivator in my shed, which I guess is the predecessor to this, or the ancestors to this one. And good grief, have we come a long way? Heavens. And okay, after we turn around, we're going to just get ourselves kind of all squared up on the edge there, get that lowered down. And we are off to the races. There we go. Perfect stuff. So yeah, we're going to get this field done, and we'll jump over the road and crack on with the field for the landowner and the farmer that we're borrowing this from. But look at that, I think it's 12 meters maybe wide. I don't know, it's a huge working width, and it's not going to take long to get rattled through this field at all. Look at this, probably maybe only 6 passes, and then we'll be good. So anyway, that's where we stand at the moment then. That's what we're working towards, striving towards finishing up nice and quickly. And then next time you come in there, yeah, we'll have some big news on our own tractors that are all being well, so keep an eye out for that one. Until then, though, I hope you have enjoyed. I have been Alex, and you know, we're slowly but surely getting this farm up and working again, which is great, and I'm excited to bring you along for the ride. So until next time, thank you ever so much for watching, folks. Have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll see you all later.